I'm still trying to pick my music. This is an important decision. What should we listen to today? Polka? You want to listen to some polka today? I think polka's a thing. Where is it? No, that's not there. Hold on. It's gotta be here. There it is. Done. We're polkaing today, everybody. We're gonna polka so hard. Happy Wednesday. It's not black, it's blue. It's black. Who would vote black? What's up, everybody? I have no idea what we're doing today. No idea. That's why I was sitting around in chat before stream. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna fix Hungry Hermits in the video, so I don't want to do that now. Oh, message from Pearly Pop. Entertain you, right? Asking Pearl about games. Now I don't want to play Peak with Skiz. Build decked out 3 real quick. Sure, yeah. Plan future copper golem sorters. I mean, is there any... We can talk about the copper golem today. I mean, is there really any, what do you call it? Is there really any planning with the copper golem? It's a sorting... It's an automatic factory sorter. Yeah, I do like it. You want to hear my thoughts on it? Yeah, we'll talk. I kind of want to try. Is it in a snapshot? Like, maybe we play with it a little bit today and test it. It's not in a snapshot. Bedrock only. Ah, poop. Yeah, I would really like to try it. Gotcha. I was asking Pearl about certain games. Eat, dang it! How is that? That's a Skiz thing. That's not for me. Stout Mantle, thank you for the 5 gift subs. And then other people being amazing too. Jessica Rin, thank you for 5. Lanrick for 5 twice. Breadloaf with 11. Elroni with 5. I'm gonna mug you all. Watch this. Bam! You've been mugged. Mugged. Thank you, everybody, so much. Now I'm gonna drink my water. Get mugged. What is this? Oh, hey, look. Free shulker bucks. Where we at? What do we want to talk about? That doesn't go there. We could, I think I might try to get the factory to run today, because I haven't done that in like 5 months, so see what's horribly broken about it. I haven't run the factory since I built the factory exterior, so I'm sure some redstone got clipped or broken or something there. We'll do that today. Apparently we'll switch to left hand. Talk about the copper golem, maybe. What are the odds we get copper pipes? That would be amazing. That's like, that, you know, I mean, I assume you're just trolling me, but that's when people ask me what I want. That's one of the things I always ask. Can we fix HH? We're gonna do that in the next video, I think. And it'll probably be a very short clip. I'm just gonna show the problem and hopefully show the solution. Yeah, the copper golem came a little bit too late. It would have been great for this season, for sure. And no, for everyone saying they copied the technicians, they did not copy the technicians. If anything, the technicians copied the golem. They had their golem out forever. I think these guys look amazing. I think these guys look better than their golems, but I'm happy with what they got. Did you come up with a solution? I didn't come up with a solution. Smart people came up with a solution. But it's probably close to the one I would have come up with, I think, had I sent time. Not, I mean, they thought of it, though. It's all. Can we fix my portal room? Yeah, that's the other thing we're going to do today, too, is finish this, I think. Maybe put a roof on this, and more importantly, a back on this. So we could do that. In fact, we could do that while we're running the factory. That's probably a smart thing to do. And then, you know, I mean, Etho's giving me garbage about, yeah, exactly, about my skull key bits being empty, so I should probably, do something about that too. We'll see. But it may be a short stream too. It may be a short stream. And we're gonna chat. Pearl's portal, yeah. Does she still use it every day? Copper golems definitely feel more Minecrafty than this. Oh yeah, this is way too good of a model for Minecraft. But I honestly think they should be making their models a little bit more advanced. I really liked the way like Hightail was going with their models. One of the things I really liked about the game. Okay, we'll kind of back, probably just deep slate, I think. I think we'll just put a deep slate wall on the back here. Let's do some of that. Is that armor stand work? Yeah, 2 armor stands for each one. We made a bunch of them. We made a bunch on the bridge too. Deep slate products. Love that we got the polka going today. Whoever suggested that, brilliant. I really just don't have any. Let's do a couple of those. Keep it simple. Ah! Oh wait, did I even get the good kind? I didn't. Regular deep slate is the worst. Nobody likes you, regular deep slate. Okay, we got this. Where am I going? I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. This. There. Yeah, we'll go some tiles and some regulars, and that's probably sufficient, actually. Who minds deep slate with silk touch? I know, right? Me, apparently. Regular deep slate works really well for making rocky coastlines. Yeah, it does. Especially gigahertz if you mix it with the cobbled. You get a little bit of randomization and stuff. Okay. Block placing time. Oh, wait, we have to do it. We gotta still let our skadoodlers out the back here, so we're gonna have to do it like... Still gonna have to do it like this. Let's actually put a floor down here too. What do I have for a floor in here? Hey, look, deep slate. Let me grab some slabby jabbies. Just turn the factory on. No, you're right. Let's do that first. I'm scared. I'm gonna turn the factory on and everything's gonna break. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Fish. Grant me strength. All right, let's see what's going on here. We've got the mine carts we need. We got that. We got that. Let me double check the drop off if it. See, it's much harder to get around now. Before I used to just like fly everywhere, and now it's like just smash my face into everything. Where is it? Over here. There we go. Is there a second lever from below? Is the factory 1.21.6 compliant? I don't know. That's what we're about to find out. I want to make sure. Sometimes we get bits stuck in here. I feel like there should be more than 3 of those. There should definitely be more than 3 of those. This is the intake items that, like overflow items that didn't get put into chests because of probably hopper intake rates. But the mine carts should be going in here. We should have a lot of chests with mine carts there. Apparently many were broken. Let me go grab some. I need a better way to get up here too. You need a maintenance gas? Pfft, no. There's my maintenance gas right there. Mine carts with chests. Bum, bum, bum. Loving the music. All right, let's make some mine carts. Is 6 enough? Yeah, I don't think we have 9 out at a time. Do a couple more. All right, now I need a bunch of chests. Look, I'm gonna do the thing. Look how good I am at this game. Look at that. I space barred. Did everybody see that? Did everybody see that? I remembered. I know. Yeah, don't act like you're not impressed, right? You come in here and you're just like, I did not expect that level of professionalism. So good at this game. He's evolving, I know. I know. Shocked, I say. All right, let me set 9. Should I put like a little ladder there? Let's do that. Let's get an official maintenance hatch there, right? Let's do it against the wall though. Do I want a thing hanging in the middle of the room there? Let me get some ladders. Maintenance hatch should be a copper grate. You're absolutely right, it should. But we still gotta get regular ladders. Copper ladders would be fun. Oh wait, this is slabby jabbies. I can't do that there. I think we need another column of spruce going right there. Let's do that. That would be in the log section. Oh, I think I took all my spruce over to the tangler. Come on! Am I blind? Please tell me I'm blind. Where's the spruce? There's some spruce. We'll use that. We'll use the good stuff. Ladder not touching the floor would fit the factory 5. Oh. I have not shared my thoughts on the copper golem stuff. It's not like I have an extensive amount of thoughts. But we'll talk about it. I mean, I only know what I know from the video and stuff. I haven't played with it or anything like that, so. What just happened? I'm bad at the game, that's what just happened. All right, give me this. Give me. Look at that. Professional. You come for the professional Minecraft, you stay for the polka. What's up, Sam? No, I don't. He's so bad, it's good. Exactly, see? All right, look at that. Look at that. We got hatches now. And we need to do this, like that. Oh, it looks so bad though. Hang on. This is convenient. There we go. Was the tangler nearly finished? I did do a lot of it yesterday. I would say it's about 60-70%. The second puzzle is built. Yesterday was a rough day though. I was just not. Got to the point where I was supposed to record and I just didn't have any energy. And I knew if I recorded it would have been boring. So I didn't get done what I wanted to get done, unfortunately. Oh, that's unacceptable. Do we bring the spruce around? Let's grab some spruce slabbies, yeah. Have you ran Skiz's pyramid? I put my skull in the collection, as it were, and Skiz sent me a message today saying it is ready, and I believe that will also be in the video as well, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, it's better. It looks a little bit chunky, but here we go. BLP, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We need torches up here. That feels spawny. Oh, very close. All right, let me get some lights up here. Feel like we're on a carousel. You're on a metaphorical carousel, that's for certain. Going around and around in circles with nothing really happening. Just turn the factory on. I'm about to. All right, I can put these in there. And I believe those went to the right spot. Just double check. Bloop. Bloop. Okay, so we got plenty of those. All right, let's turn this thing on. Let's see what's going to happen here. Do we think it's going to work? Factory harder. I'm trying. What's up, Misty Chan? How you doing? I had to remember how to turn the factory on. I got a little stuck there. Help. Okay, here we go. Everything is going to work flawlessly the first time. Here comes new resources. New resources coming in, being requested by the factory. Can't watch it as well anymore. Are you gonna minecart? Oh, I think I have. Oh, get flapped. I think I have a lever that needs to be unlevered. Right here, I believe. Are you on? Powered false. Why is this not doing things? What is powering this? Is it this? What is powering that? What is... I'm so confused. Or is it going? Did they start going? No. Scar's lever. Did Scar put a lever down? Scar did it? What? It's not this guy, is it? Did he actually break my factory? That right there? What is this nonsense? Oh, Scar. I'm gonna go break something of his now. It's only fair. How far behind are we now? Pretty behind. Go factory power. Go factory power. Stupid happy guess. They look like they're going really slow. Don't they look like they're going slower than before? They look like they're going real slow. I mean, it's working. We got a free cam a lot of this here. Hold on, let's see. Here's the products being made. Being made very rapidly, I might add. Going up. Getting it sent here. Items being delivered. Okay, so it's basically working. Look at this. Look at the things going into the things. It is so cool. I know. The minecarts are much slower though, which quite honestly, I don't hate. I don't hate it. It kind of is like, it looks cooler, yeah. Okay, we still got a monitor though. Is this catching up? I gotta keep these split up here to try and get variation. The more variation we have in the distribution of items, the better. Think I need more carts? Probably. Yeah. All right, let's get a couple of hopper mine carts going. Now with the super slow mine carts, yeah. Let's add 2 more for now. Why is the kelp block in there? That's fuel for cooking glass. Fuel was requested. Oh, I gotta do the other one here. Whoop. Ideally, there should be a hopper with minecart in there all the time. Let me add a couple more, maybe. I'm just afraid, like, there's so many out right now that when I turn it off... Oh, no, I got a whole thing there. What's up, Dee Dee? How you doing? Let's add 5 or 6 more. No, I need hoppers, not chests. Look at that. Look at that. Is Hungry Hermit still broke? Yes, it is still broken. I'm going to be fixing it or attempting to fix it in my video. I'm a professional spacer. I know. It's pretty much what's happening here. All right, I think we're just magically working. The minecarts are very slow. There was still something I wanted to do over here. That's why I didn't finish this off. I had an idea for a pit down here. What the what? I heard the loud horn. Malhadris, thank you. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you so much for that. Insanity, thank you. $100. Haven't caught one of your streams since stacked out to you. Can't wait to see what you do next. Also thought you'd like to know, I heard my daughter scream "Flee with extra flee" yesterday while playing Elden Ring. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's the phrase you need, right? Everyone's got a catchphrase, and if you're gonna have one, it's a good one to have. Malhadris, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Tell your daughter I said hi. Mooney, thank you for the piece of pie. You're going through every single Sims 4 mod? What? I don't understand, Mooney. You have to explain. And Ender Gummy, thank you for the piece of pie. Oh my gosh, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. No! What was the thing with the noises there? The chunker. Are we out of mine carts again? Angry wall? Sorry, what? What am I missing? I know, pistons, but what? Oh, the clock is just in a weird state where it's toggling on off, which it normally doesn't do. Oh, it caught up, that's why. Okay. Is the wall flapping outside? Oh. Unga. The wall is alive. I mean, I'm okay with that. Okay, resources are coming in. This is I am so happy that this just all still works. Look at how fast products are being made. Glass, repeaters, torches, fireworks. Hoppers and ploppers and all the things. Look at all the resources coming in. We got honey going up. They must be making some beehives. Later, Gargan. So yeah, let's talk about the the golem. Let's talk about the golem. My understanding of the golem now. Merculator, you can't have hoppers if you're not going to have floppers, right? Can we just stay here all stream, please? Honestly, Dead Knight, like, this is my favorite thing to do this season, is I have this corner right here, and I just park right here, just to watch. Because right here, you can see the products being made and the products being requested, and it's a good way to view, like, is everything working as it should? It's a very satisfying place to sit. I really want to build a bulk storage system out of copper chests and have a single normal chest at the front that the golems will constantly replenish. I feel like that will work. Okay, so my understanding, you guys probably know more than I do. I haven't watched any videos or anything. I just watched the one that they put out. My understanding is they are obviously introducing a copper golem. They're also introducing a copper chest. You put a copper golem down, or you make a copper golem, he will take items out of the copper chest and put them, we'll get to the backup portal. I want to chat for a second. He'll put them in a nearby regular chest that has the same item. That's my understanding. Correct me. Out of a copper chest. So it could be more than one copper chest. That's pretty much it. So right there, it sounds like that's pretty much a fully automated storage system. Now, I mean, the first thought I had is you could embrace it if you like to watch the copper golems move around and do their thing because they're cute. Or you could completely hide them behind the scenes and just have like the copper golems access the copper chest and all of your storage chests from the back, I would think, which is probably what I'll do because next season's not going to be steampunk, and just have them work behind the scenes. It would be very slow for a storage system. I mean, they take, what is it? They take up to stacks of 16, right? Which is totally fine. Like, yeah, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, check the updates yesterday. Look at, just Google Minecraft Copper Golem update or whatever. You're going to see a lot of stuff. So yeah, I mean, if you get 5 or 6 golems working, I would imagine that's going to be pretty fast. And it's who cares? It's speed is not, for me at least, speed has never been a concern for a sorting system. It's just, can I dump my items in this chest here? And that's it. Forget about it and know that eventually it'll get put back. Yeah, I'll watch Azuma's video. The golem reaches short. Yeah, that's the other question is, how do they, you know, in a typical storage room, right? Not that I'm saying what I got here is typical, but I like to at least have some height to it so you can get a lot more going on. How will they put items up there? It can only reach too high. Okay. So now that does start to, oh, it can climb stairs. Okay, then you're fine. Then you're fine. Yeah. Then you just put stairs in the back and make multiple platforms. Yeah. That's amazing. I was going to say, do you need to have some kind of like pre-sorting system or something where they pre-sort the items, whether they're meant to go to level 1 or level 2. Like there could be a, this is apparently unnecessary, just letting you know where my brain immediately went. You have one major input chest and then 2, we'll call them tier 1 chests. And those chests are one for each floor, basically. So the first golems will just be like, this goes in a tier 2 chest, tier 1 chest, but you would need so many tier 1 and 2 chests. That doesn't logically make sense. But anyways, it doesn't matter because they apparently will just go upstairs, which is perfect. Yeah. They only check 10 chests though. And then they will check 10 more. Okay, yeah, that's fine. They can rest. I'm not a slave driver. They can take their time. And honestly, like, it feels reasonable. I mean, again, I need to watch Azuma's video, but it seems reasonable to have 5 or 8 golems doing your thing. That's not going to cause lag, I don't think. They don't break when you walk away. Exactly, Doc. Exactly. That's what makes them the best sorting system ever. They don't break like every other sorting system. DD, thank you so much for the 5ers. I appreciate you. Yeah, so if they find empty chests, they'll put arbitrary items in, thus assigning them a new type. So I assume they'll only put items in an empty chest if there's no other chest in the area that they can already match it up with. I wonder if they will load chunks. I doubt that they will load chunks. And then, yeah, my first question was about MBT stuff too. Like, you know, durability and enchantments and things like that. If I've got a diamond sword with sharp 1 and I put a diamond sword with sharp 2 in the copper chest, is it gonna, it's gotta be a perfect match. Gotta be a perfect match. Okay, hold on. The most interesting thing is the multi-sorting. You can program the chest with more than one item to receive. Yurul, I think you just mean, right, like how some of the other sorting systems work, where you, like, I could make this my redstone chest, and as long as I put one of every piece of redstone in here, it'll keep that system organized. So that's good, yeah. So you can still organize your storage room the way you want, which is great. You just gotta always do that whole leave one behind thing, which is kind of, eh. It would be nice if they, I mean, this is maybe me getting a little bit too requesty, but it'd be nice if they made a new chest to go along with this, where you can put an item in a slot as like a ghost or a marker, and it doesn't actually consume the item. It just tags that slot, and then it would know the things go, you know, like it like filters and memory slots. And yeah, exactly. So I could just be like redstone torches across the top row, done. And then it doesn't matter if I have redstone torches there or not, it would just put them in those slots. No filter items needed. If the chest had at least one item, it's amassing and the items will go in. Sure, Brad, yeah, but I'm saying what happens when you run out of that item, right? If I accidentally take my last redstone torch out, then redstone torches are now going to go into some other random chest, right? Because it's going to be helpful. But it's fine as long as you have only like that extra chest is the overflow chest. You eventually just kind of go there once in a while and take it and go, oh right, there were some redstone torches, I got to put those back in my, and clean up that organization system. But I think that's fine. They find an empty chest before the chest with the correct item, they will put it in the empty chest. Oh, that better not be true, Red Devil. If they find... Hold on. You're saying they randomly search for chests, and if they just find an empty chest, they'll go, oh, I guess it must go in here, rather than doing a conclusive search for all the chests? What? I must be missing something. Fully empty. The chest has to be fully empty? Yeah, that's really what I want to play with, is the AI for how do they evaluate chests? How many chests will they evaluate? How far away will they look? That's the science stream I was hoping to do. As soon as it comes out in a snapshot, I want to do that. But I want to wait for it on Java, because who knows? They'll probably make it different than it is on Bedrock. 32 block range is really good. 8 block vertical is great. Yeah, that's all good stuff. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch X's video. I'm totally fine with 32 blocks. If you've got a storage room bigger than 32 blocks wide, your storage room's too big. 10 chests in order of proximity up to like 32 blocks away, so they remember the chests they have looked at until they stop. So they go sequentially through them, but if they get to the end of those 10 chests and haven't found one, then they stuff it in a rando chest. That's really bad. No. Okay. No, they just hold the item forever and break? Like, why couldn't they just make it Don't take the item out of the chest unless you have a place to go put it. Done. What? They better not mess this up. They've got a great idea. They've got a fun idea. I'm really excited about this. They better not screw up the logic on this. Yeah, exactly, Jake. I know. This is the problem when we have chats with when we ask questions to thousands of people. They get every possible answer. We'll see. We'll see. I'll leave it at this. I'm very excited for the feature. I have mostly faith that they will do it correctly. And I think it's going to be a fantastic, fantastic thing. It's going to really, really help the game. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you guys know me. I'm grumpy old man, right? So having a feature that I'm actually excited about is a good thing. Why is this on bottom slab? I guess we'll just leave it that way. Probably for spawn reasons. Right? But yeah, I think it's gonna go. I haven't decided if I'm gonna want my golems moving around visibly or keep them like behind. Probably behind. But I think they're cool, and I do think they're kind of cute. In case you came in late, yes, we're listening to polka today. Everyone needs a little bit of polka in their life. Behind is so boring, they add so much life to a build. Yeah, but once you... Is the music that quiet? Once every single person has 5 or 6 golems walking around their base, it's just going to get redundant and repetitive, I feel like. So we'll see. I don't know. You could have 1 or 2 out front. Yeah. You could have the show golems out front and then the real actual work golems out back. This is what you imagine I listen to while playing hockey? Not really. Yeah, I'm already frustrated with all the happy gas everywhere. Luckily, they'll all be forgotten and gone in a few months. No one will ever use them again. Okay, super fancy now. You're so positive. I know, I know. Beaming with positivity, that's me. One must imagine the copper golem's happy. All right, is that... I mean, I still got to do all this, but I don't want to do that today. Let's see if the factory has exploded yet or not. It's working surprisingly well. It's keeping up with product just about at the right rate. Like, I've got the timings on this tweaked so good that like there's like a little buffer here and then it catches up generally, which is super nice. It actually looks like it's starting to overflow now. It's weird how it's like it looks like it's, and then suddenly boom, it just catches up. There must be just like a little bit of gap in the request space or something. Bishop Panda, thank you. At least you don't manufacture TNT anymore. I know, I should. So let's see. Glass is refilling up. TNT is not. Rockets, I definitely need these to be made automatically. Torches are probably coming in. Let's see what we're making the most of. Oh, the minecarts have stopped. Uh-oh. Oh, there's one. Oh, okay, here we go. Does it shut off when there's no more requests? Good question. And I mean, we're gonna run into chunk loading issues too. Why no factory TNT? Because because you have to be very careful with TNT and dispensers. That's why. There was an incident off camera. All right. Okay. That's the rate of products being created. One or many incidents. Just one. There was only one incident, and that's when I just decided to turn it off. Yeah, we did add all that like dynamic chunk loader stuff and everything. Quite honestly, at this point, I'm tempted to just put like Ender Pearl chunk loaders for these like 6 chunks right here and just be done with it. It wouldn't even lag the server. And I know there's people got Ender Pearl chunk loaders all over the place. I know. Gasped audibly. I love this wall. Oh no, it's not gonna do it. Gugunk, gugunk. How are we doing here? Doing perfect. Doing perfect. What's it making? Dropper, I think that was, or a dispenser? I can never tell. The way you tell the difference between a dropper and a dispenser, I think, is the front. One of them's like a circle, and one's like a slot or something like that. I'm not sure. I like seeing a lot of torches going by. The torches going by, though, like the torches go by, but they get consumed so fast by repeaters. Yeah, where are we at on beehives? I thought we were like full on beehives. Nope, beehives are still in demand. Chiseled bookshelves are done. Barrels are... Oh, we should see barrels going by too. Chests are done. Never got around to shulker boxes. Scaffolding is done. Candles are done. Repeaters are coming in. Okay. How's the source component stock source? Oh, like all of this. Redstone, gunpowder, sand is low. Quartz is always low. Gold is fine. Glowstone, string are fine. I think we're good. So these are the ones I manually stock on that side, and these are the ones that are over on this side, are the ones that are manually stocked by farms down below. So they should, well, stone and cobble I have to manually chop, but it comes up the same system, and I've got quite a decent backlog there. Kelp should be, everything else should be totally good, except for, oh, that's still quite a bit of hay. The only thing hay is used for is target blocks, I believe, and then sticks. Are my sticks low? Did I say manually stocked farms? You know what I meant. Sticks are definitely in high demand. They get sent into the factory a lot. My villagers are broke, yeah. But the sticks, that concerns me more. Let's go sleep for the Zoom man. Kind of want to go see what's going on with my stick situation. There should be loads of sticks. All right, so this is, you should see sticks, planks, and bamboo all shooting out of here. But we got it's got a stockpile enough, or maybe this is what's broken. Let's see. Did you cut it off for bone meal? That was the kelp farm, I believe. I saw this working like just the other day, so items are being picked up and put into the hoppers here. It's only when they fill up the whole thing, meaning like bamboo gets to like down here, does it turn on and do some clicks. So I think it's still working fine. Just give it a minute here. Okay, it's starting to go into this hopper now. And I think when it gets into this hopper or something like that, one of them gets back filled up. It's been a while since, I mean, this is over a year old. So it looks like in a few seconds, it should start turning on a clock where all three of these start cranking out sticks, planks, and then just spitting out more bamboo, I think. There we go. I mean, that wasn't a whole lot. We're getting a ton of bamboo here. It usually... Let me go in there, see what's going on. Alright, so bamboo comes up here, gets aligned by the chest, goes into those hoppers, should fill this hopper, should fill this hopper. And then it's, once that one is filled, there's a clock here. Oh, it only does one tick, so it's not really a clock, it just does one loop. I'm a little confused why this is so slow. Doesn't seem to be all going into crafting. It's all going into some of these hoppers. Like right now it's filling up this hopper, which will then fill up this hopper, which will then turn on the comparator and do a little loop there. What this does, I'm not sure. I don't remember how this works. What is that doing? Oh, that's powering the line to do like one tick on the whole thing. So one tick on the whole thing should consume, should make one bamboo. Oh, right. Bamboo block goes into this, which makes the planks, and they're both powered at the same time. That's fine. Everything is fine. It's just... Not sure why. This is fine. Maybe we're just requesting a lot of sticks or something. Seems like to keep up with the demand, you just need to tick the sticks more often. Well, I mean, it's not about ticking the ticks more often. It would be changing the resource, because all of this is just a big buffer, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot there, but it really doesn't matter. What's up, Etho? Because I still wanted some bamboo to come up to the surface, I think. Oh, right, for scaffolding. So I basically just wait until this. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we got a bunch of... Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. And now the buffers need to be filled up again. Yeah, it's working. Let me go see if we have a net positive or negative. May need a bigger bamboo farm. That's not happening. Uh-oh. 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 Why you stop? Interesting. Did the distance detector work? Yeah, it did. The factory shut off because the sheep stopped wandering. The distance detectificator. Yeah, the sheep stopped wandering because I went down below. So the whole thing with all this nonsense down here turned off, which stops requesting items. Merculator, thank you for the 500 biddies. How would you feel if they added a mob that acted as a TNT duper, like it was capable of receiving a redstone signal and would produce lit TNT in front of it? Obviously hypothetical. I would not approve of that. It's creating resources from nothing. Definitely. I mean, it's not. That's just putting a fan. That's just putting lipstick on a duplicator. That's not. It's still a duper. I mean, it's not a duper if it's officially in the game and it's not a bug, right? Then it's like they decided they wanted to give out free TNT, and that's fine. So I guess I would support it in that regard. But we're not getting into the TNT debate here. Please don't start talking about TNT, because every time I do, it's just. All right, so that's cool that everything is working great on the factory. Okay. What Tango Stone did what it was supposed to do, I know. I think we might be good here. I'm very happy. Honestly, I've been like procrastinating on turning the factory on because I was afraid it was going to be busted. Well, this is interesting. So chests should be getting requested out of the factory to make hoppers. Let me go see if... Where are they? I always get confused back here. Where's all the on-off systems? Here we go. That's not how that works. I gotta find the hopper one, because the one thing I don't like, right, is there's these lamps here. Determine whether or not the module is on or off, and they sometimes get out of sync such that when it fills up, it stops requesting them, and it should still be requesting resources and things like that. Like, all of these are on right now, which should only be the case if all of these items, so we still need all of those items, yeah. But like barrels should be off, right? Let's go see if barrels... Barrels are the first one off. Okay, so that makes sense. Chests are off because there is a sufficient supply of them, even though they should be getting requested. What is this one? Shulker boxes are on. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, I think it's working. Yeah. All right, let me. I'm gonna turn the factory off here. I think, right? Check if the hoppers are requesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, why? I feel like hoppers should be getting sent out, and maybe they are. Maybe they are getting sent out. You're doing a good job, buddy. Keep it clean. Hoppers. Oh, hoppers are way down here. So the distance detector manually stops the minecarts in position where they can't jam up. The distance detector, basically, when the sheep stops wandering, there's a keep alive system that goes, oh, the sheep stopped wandering, and that's when it sends a signal to turn off future requests from the binary encoding system. Once that stops, then a little bit after that is when the chunk loaders stop running, so everything can cleanly shut down, in theory. Why turn it off when the automation is working? Because I might be leaving, and we know what happens when actually, let me see here. So this is my only complaint. I wish I could click on hoppers through rails. Like, there's no way to check inventory here without breaking the rails or breaking the slabs or something. What's up, Dojo? How you doing? So, and now that we actually have a full factory, it's very difficult to check. It's pulsing, so that means they're getting crafted. Oh, did it? Yeah. And we know it's on, so yeah, I think it's just... See, that's the thing, though. It's got a full stock right there. It should be crafting them right now. but it's locked by one of the resources. It thinks it doesn't have that middle resource is not full. Oh, right. So it's missing one chest. Did we see the click? Basically, this is probably the chest right here, or the hopper right here that stores the chests in it, and it's missing one. So once it gets to the next one, it'll click out, and then that'll fill in, and it'll request another one. So yeah, okay. I clicked 3 times. Okay, cool. Yeah, powers of observation, unparalleled. All right, let me turn it off. And I'm excited. I'm gonna run it like a lot now. This is still the coolest thing ever right here. Probably one of the best. I have to be careful how I say this. Probably one of my proudest redstone things, even though I didn't invent the system, but the use of this, the binary encoding system, super cool. Super cool. May end up using something like this in Decked Out if the need arises. But the needs are a little bit different there. It does look like an AI brain. It does, I know. Just like every one of these flashes, like you just like watch those stairs there. Every one of those is a binary encoding of a different resource being requested from the factory. And it's just so cool. Like, yeah, you guys remember the part in the Matrix where it's just like, I just see blonde brunette, right? It's pretty much the same thing. It's just like, oh, there goes a stick, there goes a plank, there's a couple cobble. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we got it tuned just about as fast as we could so we can request items as much as we could. And then that in turn turned out to be not fast enough. So what I did is I had to like, ooh, hey now, let's get some, where did that spider come from? Probably fell off of something. Do I recognize some patterns? No, absolutely not. I had to add basically these clunky things here. So like when it gets one signal, it's actually turning it into like 1, 2, 3 signals. So every time you request a piece of cobble, you get like 3 cobble out just because we couldn't request it fast enough. Did I flick the lever? Can't remember. I think I did, right? That's why I turned off, right? That should be locked, right? Power, yeah, okay, good. We're good. All right, let's get out of here. Isn't the time sliceificator technically a clock? Time sliceificator. I don't know what you mean by that, Dead Knight. I mean, I approve of the ificator use, but I see. We're just chatting. Okay. Now technically I gotta make sure that this ends too. I'm curious how many products are stuck in there that didn't get fully released. Let's go up here. Anybody coming? Nope. Good. Missed. Excellent. How about I just do that? Interesting. So is there still items coming in? There shouldn't be. Why are those? Should have no problem dropping off a repeater. Huh. How do you get 1 tick from 3 different observers? You want me to show you those things over there? I gotta remember. When are you gonna move that lever to a more easy? You'd think, right? Wouldn't it be nice if like there was just a lever? Like, I should do that. I should actually do that. Like, put the lever like right here. You know? Maybe like that would be a good place to turn the factory on and off instead of the nonsense, like a factory override right there. That would be cool. In fact, it's right. It'd be a little bit nasty, but it should be on my desk. Yeah. Can I wire that up? I mean, if I go out and up. Ooh. Oh, I don't think I can put it on my desk. It would be cool right there, though. Right? It would be fantastic right there. But, oh, I could do it. If I take out the soul sand, I might have to put a piston there or something. Run the line. I mean, it'd be super clunky, but I could do it. Do we want to do that? Oh, flappy lever bits, yeah. Flappy levers. No, it needs to be. I can't have that. Oh, what if it's back here? Oh, it's back there. It's still the same thing. If I power this block, if I make that constantly powered, though, that trapdoor would be... No, powering it closes it, right? Or powering... If I left it powered, it would stay up the whole time. So that would technically work, yeah. Putting it back here, though, would be perfect as well. That's not a bad idea. When will he realize? It was 75 people have said it already, J-Mac. I realized it, yes. Doing it there means you can bug detect through the floor, too. Let me see. Let me take a look at that. Because honestly, if I really need to, I could change this trapdoor out for something else. Cool, cool. That just jammed up the system with an item that can't be processed. I have no idea where that just went. Oh, there it goes. All right, we gotta wait for that to come back now, otherwise it'll loop indefinitely. This is my high-tech manual factory override catcher system here. This is the overflowed items that didn't get picked up by the factory. Slow minecart. Boop, there we go. All right. Averted that crisis. Everything is totally safe. Workshop power. All right. So let's see. I want to like come over here. Brain hurt. Hey, Chang, if you're really cool and gave me some Life series spoilers, I'm sure Gray won't be too mad at you. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so if I could put dust on top of that, and it would be powered. And then I could probably just give up a couple of soul sand squares here and do... Let me see. Right, boom. We'll power the dust on that. It won't be clipped by the slab. It'll go down. I think we're good, yeah. But I can't use deep slate for redstoning. That's atrocious. All right, let me get... God, how do I get out of here? Let me get some smooth stone. Just use amethyst bud instead of a trapdoor. Perfect replacement. I see what you did there. What am I here for? Smooth stone. Good. Bring dust. That would have been smart. Okay. Come on. Eh. This isn't that bad, actually. It's kind of in the right spot here. Let's see. We're gonna be able to do this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we should be able to do it without a repeater. Let's see, and then maybe we can get away with dust there is bad. All right, so I need a repeater and some dust. I wish someone told me to get that before I came down here. It is polka night tonight. Yes, thank you for noticing and enjoying the wonderful invert the signal. I mean, I guess at some point a lever's just a lever, right? Not like I'm gonna remember what's on or off. Oh, maybe I turned that into a lamp though. Or a copper bulb. Ooh, ooh. See, now we have an indicator. That's not what? Let me dust that up first real quick. Where's the redstone box? I know, right? We don't even need it though. We got this, and we'll grab one of those just in case we need it. If it's a copper bulb, you could use a button. What? Why have I done that twice now? Right, we could just make it be a button there. Yeah, right. I like that better. Bulb's not a solid block. Oh, is that not gonna... Remember when I said put the redstone on it first? That was a good idea. Yeah. Bummer. Yeah, and there's no way to pull a comparator off that either. That's stupid. An observer? Yeah, I suppose. I'm always worried about sync issues, but I'll give that a shot. Did not mean to fall there. Okay, we just need dust on that guy. Working in the factory. Can I get pork chop power? Just joined Redstone stream. We're doing a little bit of we're finally putting a lever on the factory that's in a reasonable spot. Is the idea. Let's do this. All right, so when the lamp is on, we'd like to have the factory on, which means, yeah, we should invert this, like you guys were saying. right? And the lamp is on now, so I actually want to change that and like desync that. Sorry. Wait. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work at all. I need another bulb down there, right? Yeah, I see what you guys are saying now. Daniel, thank you! Thank you so much. Let's do... What is all this garbage I have on me? Right, if I do bulb into observer into another bulb, that should work, I think. And then technically I could use a comparator here probably. Right. Oh, the observer double tick, so it turns it on and off, right? Henrik is up by 2 now, but it never stays on. So if I use the lever, that's out of sync though, right? On. Yeah. Pain. Could use a redstone lamp up top, and that would still fit into the aesthetics, yeah. And then I stick with a, yeah. And then we just stick with the, what do you call it? El Kitty, thank you. 15 gift subs. Thank you. Daniel, thank you. Daniel, thank you for the 3,000 biddies. Hanger streamers on my TV and Big Thunder just happened and your dog. Oh, your dog's hiding from the thunder? That's the worst. Landrick, thank you. All right, let's see here. Boop. Boop. This stuff always hurts my brain. On. Right, so it's just out of sync. But I can invert that down below, right? So, let's see. On would mean that's off, and as long as I invert things, so I need a... I do need a comparator off of that bulb, right? Is that what it is? The comparator off the bulb gives the... I always forget. Like, one does, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to need a repeater, too. Okay, I think we're good. And then we're only going to have a signal length of 1 there. So this is going to have to do... think we're good now, right? That goes into that. Power, signal strength, all the way down. Let's see. All right, so factory is on. This torch is on. Okay, so I do need to either just break the, I'll just break the bulb one more time here, I think, and that should do it. Break the one up top. I hate dealing with things that have to stay in sync like this. It just always feels wrong to me. If I put it down, it's gonna flick twice. There's a very simple solution to this. I just don't know what it is right now. Factory's off. Factory is on when that's off. Oh, if I just do, will that generate a signal once? I don't think it will. Nope. How do I just get one update to this without two? Because if I break this and put it down, it's going to do 2 updates. Oh, break the bulb and replace it, right? Yeah, duh. Okay. So now the torch should be on. The factory is on. Okay. That took way longer than it should have. It's embarrassing. That's why we don't do redstone on camera. Right. Now we do this, this. I know we still got flappy issues though, right? Oh, is that because the lamp's not a full... Oh, there it is. That's kind of annoying. All right. But factory is on. Factory is on. I gotta go unpower that, I think, still. Missed. Power the trapdoor, yeah. That's what I think I need to do, right? Well, this is a pain. There's nowhere to power that block now. Armor stand the trapdoors in? Nah. There's a way to do this. You don't need the observer and bulb anymore. Right, a redstone dust right under it would work. Oh, you're right. Right? If we just do that now, that's much easier and it doesn't have sync issues. Okay, perfect. That's better. So, and that means we can get back to powering this from below. Just make a bigger desk. We'll fix the dust. We'll fix the dust. You're right, though. That's the only place to hide the dust right there. And that's the only place to power that trapdoor. So observers would fix it again. Right click the dust. That still powers it. I could just have no trapdoor. That is one option. But it feels, eh. Right? It feels weird now. Like that trapdoor feels important there, I feel like. Piston bud? No, I don't do bud stuff. I hate bud stuff. Copper stair would be too bulky. Then yeah, we need to do observers if I want to do this right. I definitely want that there. Which means we're back to observers again. I can't do anything back here or move the lever. No, the lever's perfect right there. Everyone's saying armor stand the trapdoor. I mean, I already have like 2 or 3 armor stands already in this chair. Maybe fresh eyes will help later. Yeah, probably. I don't think there's the only redstone solution to this is to go back to observers, I think. So yeah. Go back to observers and observer into a bulb back into a whatever you call it. Piston pushing redstone block. Oh, that was one of my original thoughts, yeah. And it would give a satisfying, like, kunk when you turn the factory on, too. Let's give that a try. Let's see, is that gonna... Oh, that's gonna power the... What do you call it, though, too? Isn't it? Whoops. That's gonna get powered by this guy, though. As soon as I power that block, it's just gonna permanently extend the piston head. I think I gotta go back to observers, right? Yeah, observers the only way to go. We're gonna get this. Observer back to a bulb. And then that allows us to power that block strongly and put the comparator back there. That was a comparator, that's not a comparator. Right? That should work. Multiple observers? Why? How will you hide the lever? Oh, right. Gotcha. I forgot about the lever. Just make sure that's not going to cause any problems. I think we're good. Maybe? Maybe finally? Let's see. All right, that should not flip now. Excellent. It's on. It's off. Perfect. And I think we just have an inversion issue down below. Right? Because right now the factory should be off. And the factory is off. Okay, we're good. We're good? Button the bulb. Oh, you want to use the button instead? Well, but then the light won't stay on. right? You want this so that the light stays on. And you would get 2 updates. Yeah, you want this, right? Factory on. I'm glad we did this. Factory is on because that's off, which allows this to work. There you go. Factory is off. We did a thing. The lever's perfect, yeah. And yeah, yes, I'm aware that people will come by and be like, flick, 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 flick. Okay, we're done here. Factory is off. Let's make sure we still a little bit distracted from the request coming in. This should stop though. Basically, we should see nothing flashing down here anymore. Which it looks like. Let's see all the slime randomly move up and down and stuff like that. It shouldn't break even if you multi-flick it. No, I know. It's not gonna. I'm not worried about that. Wonder if some things are being... Yeah, what's not... Why is iron not being picked up? So what happens if a bunch of the same product comes in, like 5 iron gets put into the system, the hopper minecart picks up like 5 iron in that one pass and sends it down the line, but the place that's taking the iron can't pick it up fast enough, so a lot of it gets returned and it takes 2 or 3 passes. That's why it's really good to have like your items going to the factory randomized, so that when the minecart runs, it picks up like 1 of each type. It works a lot better. But I think we're good now. Oh, let's wait for these minecarts to finish. Okay, I think we're good. Bling! This is great. I'm glad we did that. That looks so much cooler now with the big, super powerful factory on lever. All right. Let's put some biddies away. Is it possible to custom lever block model? No, I don't think so. Why did I move to the top right? I think because some people were saying there was stuff in the top left that they wanted to see. Maybe on some other game. I don't even remember at this point. Wouldn't it be great if there was like a little creature that I could just direct to put all this stuff away for me? That'd be nice. I'm so excited about that update. Hello, Ronan. Thank you for a piece of pie. Lever kind of looks like a microphone. Yeah. Soul sand, nether stuff, tough brick, slabs, copper, and that. Okay, good enough. Let me grab some, like a copper golem. I know, right? Like that would be a great idea. Pork chop. All right. Oh, do I still have a whole? I got a whole chest. Yeah. Okay. Bro only accesses 10 chests though. Yeah, that's why you get more than one. They'll get it right, I think. Okay. Do I want to go out to my catalyst farm? I know it's not very exciting, but that's what I need. Bouncing around the screen and then satisfaction when taking. Okay. Oh, what? I'm missing a conversation apparently. Yeah. I know the technicians are going to be put out of work here, right? Golem's going to show up and just be like, I don't even know why you guys are here. All right. So from that Skulky farm that I have, I get skull sensors, skull catalyst, and then somewhere, or no, I get Shriekers, not catalysts. Catalysts come from wardens. I have a warden farm somewhere. Did I ever make? I made a warden farm somewhere, right? We did do that this season, right? I have no idea where it is. Down below me. I don't remember how to get there. So I got to run 2 farms. The catalyst farm. Close to the void hole. Oh. Wasn't it like... I know that's for my... Aha. Aha. That looks like a thing. Oh, that's that thing. Never mind. Where is it? Where is it? It's down in these mines somewhere. Oh, oh. Yes. Yes. Oh, I never made a path to this. What is happening to that poor sheep? Don't you worry about that sheep. He's living his happiest life. Right? And then the wardens get sent up, and then they entity cram. Yeah. Okay. How did I get down there? It was... I'm totally using cheaty cam here, sorry, but I have no idea how to get there otherwise. Right, the golems spawn right there. Golems. The wardens spawn there. Oh, it was up here, up here, up here. Here. Down here. Yup, totally got it. Nailed. And then it was this. And it was this. No, not that. This. Oh my gosh, come on. How do I get down there? Was it that? No. It was up one of these stairs. That's the hole. It's another dead end. Why are all these dead ends? How did I get down there? Dig straight down and make a ladder? I mean, yeah. That's probably what I should do at this point, right? All right, let's make a reel. Oh, or did I do something up here? Yeah, this is it right here. It's underneath my bee farm. I came down here. This is how I pick the goods up. But I can also go down. Yeah. Okay, bee farm. Feels like another lifetime. Ow. This. The bee farm. This bee farm, like, is totally all jammed up and broken, too. Hello, Roni. I think I thanked you, right? Oh, there we go. Landrick, thank you for the piece of pie. Roman's idea. Tango Cam is now the DVD logo bouncing around the screen, and we play the skin scream every time it hits the corner. Yeah. Okay, right? By the way, the chances of me dying to a warden in the next 5 minutes, non-zero. Non-zero. This is where they fall in and die. Party popper? Yeah, that's a good idea. Right? And then I just kind of stand somewhere around here-ish? Yeah. Okay. Everything's great. The polka music will save me from the Warden Sonic death. They should spawn. Turn on hitboxes. Can't even see the water area now down there. Oh! Okay, good. I thought he spawned right next to me. Oh. He was right next to me. Oh my gosh. Did anyone look at that? Because they spawned so far underground for the animation. Did anyone else get a little bit of panic? 87% pucker. Look at that, spawning right next to me. Woo. And they get swooped. And they're set. This is amazing. I remember when we did this now. That was fun. Are we spawning wardens for fun now? No, we're spawning wardens for catalysts, or yeah, skull catalysts, so that we can sell them in our shop. I had a thought the other night. Let me back away a little bit so we can polka up. Hold on. This is going to be a brief little Decked Out 3 idea, and I want to get your feedback because you guys will probably be like, "Oh no," and you'll shoot it right down because that's probably something I'm not remembering. Remind me at the end of the stream to turn mob sounds back up. The biggest problem with wardens is that you can crouch the whole time, right? If you could mix other mobs in there, it would force you to move around quicker and uncrouch. The problem is the warden just blasts anything that you put in there and kills it. And there's still problems with this, but what if you mixed a warden and a tree thing and a creaking? Because they're invulnerable. The creaking would make you move. The only downside is the warden, I believe, would still attack the creaking. I don't think he'd be able to kill it. It needs some testing, yeah. But that might be... dare I say that might be an interesting combo. We could science this up right now. But I'm afraid, though, that... I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up because once the warden is on the creaking, he'll just keep blasting the creaking over and over and over again, right? But can you imagine if he didn't? That would be an amazing combo. We're going to science this up in just a second, yeah. You can stop the creaking by looking at it? Sure. But there's going to be more creakings, and then you're not moving. The second you want to move in the other direction from the creaking, you're done, because you can't sneak away from a creaking. Yeah, I could silence the creaking, but the silence is only an audible thing. It doesn't actually mean that the warden ignores him. Can you turn a creaking heart off? What do you mean by turn it off? You can disable it, and then the creaking will automatically despawn. So yeah, this would be for a name tagged creaking that doesn't go away. Is naming the creaking allowed to stay during the day? Yeah. When a heart spawns a creaking, if you name tag the creaking does not go away unless you destroy the heart. Silverfish instead. And just spam silverfish knowing that they're going to get blasted by the warden. The problem is once you start introducing mobs in there that the warden will kill, it kind of gives the player immunity because they're just going to be like, oh, he's on a silverfish, I can run, right? You know, I don't know. I'd love the fear that wardens give because of how strong they are. I just got to find a way to get to not do what we did in the black mines. That was unfortunate, yeah. Warden should prioritize the player and ignore the creaking because it can't hurt. Oh, I don't think the warden's I mean, I'd be surprised, Brad. You would know better than I would, but I wouldn't think the warden would be that smart to know, oh, I can't hurt this creature, therefore I won't waste my time on him. I think he's just gonna sit there and keep blasting and blasting and blasting, and nothing's gonna happen, is my guess. But yeah, I kind of want to science it. They have code for this. Yeah, let me know. Honestly, I was gonna dig around in some of the warden code myself, but my code repository is out of date by many versions. All right, you guys want to go to a creative world and try and science some of this stuff and see what like the warden creaking player interaction is? See what happens. All right, let's give it a shot. Even though I just got here now, but I remember how this works now, which is good. This makes me happy. I gotta remember how to get out of here now. I'm lost. There it is. When you start the factory, can you make cog sounds turning on? I could. That's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, I have to be careful. These guys will probably blast me. Let's just wait for the last one to die. How long does it take for one of these guys to die? I forgot. Because they have like 500 health. Mob sounds, yeah, I'll get it. I thought they had 500 health. All right, well, we're just going to go right by. What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, I think he just died for me. How nice of him. So we should have, what, like 5 or 10? Oh, 21 catalysts. Perfect. So if I AFK there just for a couple hours, we'll have enough to stock the shop. All right, options, not video, music, also mobs back up somewhere in that range. I can't believe we're listening to polka music. What's up, BTW? How you doing? I feel like I at least need a sign here or something that's like, hey, warden bits down here. Do I have... Do. Good enough. What's up, Nate? How you doing? You just got back from the dentist and they're impressed with your gums? Listen, Nate, we all have our life goals, but having your dentist be impressed with your gums is up there at the top for all of us, so well done. Okay. That's quite a flex, I know, right? I go to the dentist and they're like, so how's your flossing been? I'm like, you know, once or twice. All right. Landrick, we left that part out for a reason, all right? That was the joke. You just let it go. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that. Okay. Oh yeah, that. Let's go somewhere down here. In the code, the can target entity function does have a line is invulnerable, so this might work. Ooh, that's probably what Red is sending me to. Yep, the is invulnerable check. Ooh, promise. The only real question now is, did they? It's fun, Gus. I debated whether or not to put those letters up or not, and you don't think it'll work? But it doesn't work. Oh, you ruined it. He already pre-scienced for me. We'll see. No, I read the code. Oh. So, I mean, there's a check for is invulnerable, and are we saying that Creaking are not invulnerable? They implemented their own invulnerable? That's unfortunate. They did exactly that. Ugh. I hate when they do that. Like, come on. We're probably gonna need some anvils here. Tags. Replace mode. No, I don't want replace mode. Thank you, Axiom. Right, we need... Look at that egg. That's the best egg I've ever seen egg. The Tango just zooped. I just zooped. You saw it right here. I zooped so hard. Creaking. This, I know, is not 100% conclusive because... sometimes mobs work differently when they're made from eggs. Oh, and he doesn't have a heart, so he's probably gonna die anyways, right? So he's not invulnerable. Okay. There we go. Just permanent. That's so unfortunate. They had the code in there to check for is invulnerable, and then they invented a new invulnerable system. So now the question is, if I go survive, I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody? This is cool. Oh, I got these guys on my face. I don't think he's going to unforget. I'm gonna die to Creaking. Yep. I need to get rid of those other Creaking. Ah! Spoilers. I should put a bed over there. I see this repeating itself. No, that's free cam. No, I'm falling. Okay, I guess I'm not. Oh, get knocked. The game has two invulnerable systems. Is invulnerable, which is for a mob was spawned with a custom data to make it invulnerable, and is invulnerable 2, which checks damage types. Creaking used the second system, Wardens used the first. So if they overloaded is invulnerable too, and had to return true to Warden attacks, it would, I just did there, didn't I? It would work. Nerd! I wanna, let's see here. All right, get that guy in there. Can X do X magic? I mean, we could add command blocks too, but no, it's got to be vanilla. What's up, Buttercup? Huh? Oh, you did turn toward me. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, Snoogans. I need a bed. Yeah, you're right. I need a bed. He switched aggro to me, and I did nothing except wiggle my bits. Ah! Goodbye, me. Goodbye. Player aggro is always more important than mob aggro, so... I mean, it does mean you'll enter the zone, whatever that is, and you'll hear aggro wardens all the time. But is that going to lull you into a false sense of security? But you will not get the warden stalking the players. They won't stalk them, no, they'll just run at them. Wardens won't wander. I see. Stalking by, you mean moving. You're right. They'll just stand in one place. You're right. That is one frustrated warden right there. Toggle the heart off when the game off? No, because then I'll lose my name tag guy. No, everyone who's saying daytime stuff, and you can't, the heart has to stay intact, and you have to name tag the creaking. That's how he stays in the daytime, and that's how he doesn't despawn. Once he spawns, if he's name tag, he doesn't despawn. But if I remove the heart and re-add the heart, then when it's gonna spawn won't have a name tag and it will despawn, so. What's going on, 526? How you doing? What are we trying to figure out? So for those just joining in, we were trying to do some science. I had the crazy idea of whether or not Wardens and Creaking could coexist in Decked Out 3 in the same space. The idea being that Creaking are invulnerable, so Warden wouldn't be able to kill them. But the problem is, as you can see, is the Warden just sits there and it will stop wandering. He'll just keep hammering on the Creaking, and that's just not a very good, experience. So what if he can't get to the creaking? He'll just sonic blast him. Too fast. Trying to get them separated. Oh, I forgot they're one wide. All right, that should be. So now he should he'll just sit there and keep. Would adding more creaking than Warden, so players need to move and fix the problem. Oh, get blasted. So yeah, I think this is science complete, right? Unless anyone else has any other... We could do this, but it would just be a poor experience because the players would walk into an area and just constantly hear Wardens being aggro, smashing on creaking. Silence tag doesn't work, guys. Yeah, I don't know why we have to keep saying that. Silence is just an audio thing. It just stops them from making sound. It does not stop the creature. It has nothing to do with gameplay. Does not affect gameplay at all. Like the Warden still sniffs them, still hears them, so all that stuff. Yeah, reported as a bug. I mean, you're not wrong, right? Arguably, that is a bug. Lol, it's a system sound. Oh, what? Pressure plates on the floor. Yeah, I don't know. It does feel like maybe we could submit it as a bug. I mean, like, look, you have checks in there to not have the Warden attack creatures that are invulnerable. The creaking is invulnerable. The Warden should therefore not be interested in trying to attack the creaking. Maybe they'll fix that. Yeah, I'll submit it. And, you know, they got time to fix it. See, in the code, the creaking is not invulnerable, it just chooses to not take damage. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Red. So they'd have to either make it invulnerable, which might have some other effects, or they have to override the is invulnerable to function and specifically check, you know, is this coming from a, well, just have that return true, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Or modify the Warden code. Yeah. It already specifically checks for armor stands. I always wondered how they did that, because an armor stand being an entity, I thought they would blast armor stands, but yeah. Yeah, my guess if they just had is invulnerable return true for creaking, it would cause other problems. Like, you still want them to be like falling into the void and stuff. I'm not sure. Projectiles bounce off invulnerable mods. Okay, yeah. That's always how it is. Like, properties get looped together, right? Like, that's a typical problem right there. Like, they introduced the concept of invulnerable. Great. Then they decided that arrows should bounce off of everything that's invulnerable. That was probably the first problem right there, because now they're overriding invulnerable to have two purposes, to be both invulnerable and to deflect arrows. And now when they want to make something else invulnerable, they can't because of that secondary. That's my ensnaring rant. Yep, you got it. Sorry. All right, science is complete, unfortunately, I think. Man, that would have been great. I'm gonna report it though, yeah. or submit it, I should say. I mean, if they want to say no, it's working as intended, I'll respect that. That's their choice. But it seems to me logically that this should not happen right here, right? What you're seeing, the Warden should not do that. Right, Red Loaf. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like the devs would look at this and be like, that's an undesirable feature right there. I would think, but yeah. All right. Bummer. It does make me wonder if there's some other use for that though, like, because now we have an automated. Anytime I see something new like that, it kind of makes me go, wait a minute, what can we use that for? We basically have a new clock. We have a new creature taking damage all the time. Like, I'm wondering, it's some kind of perpetual system. Yeah, that makes me think like, and notice how the creaking got bounced up a little bit every time. You could put a string above his head, but all you're doing is making a fancy clock. Oh, is that a new silverfish farm? No, because I think they actually have to take damage to spawn a silverfish. I don't think a creaking would spawn a silverfish if it had. I'm gonna go try that. I'm gonna go try it, right? I don't think a creaking will, because he's not technically taking damage. No, you're gonna die. Yeah. I know it's only a 10%, right? I think it's 10% chance. But he would have done it by now. No damage equals no infested trigger. Resin? What about resin? Could you make creaking spawn slimes by retracting the heart? Interesting. Oozing. Not that I have any use for this, but oh, what? Oh, right. Sorry, that's not how that works. Right, you gotta do it for this one. What am I doing wrong? Shouldn't that have killed the... Shouldn't that have disabled the heart right there? Oh, he's name tagged, right. But even still, shouldn't that disable the heart? Oh, there's the slime. Well, I mean, I just manually did it though. I thought removing the block with a piston disabled the heart automatically. Regardless of daytime, is it wrong? Daytime will make him despawn, but... So interesting. Why am I remembering that there was a way to do this? Oh, it is because you have to wait for a day tick because I had the day tick off. Okay. I was like, wait, I know something. I'm not being crazy here. So yeah, you could do this. Spawn one. somehow splash it. I mean, you could control where it was splashed into. Pull the lever, and then immediately get slime? Wait, did I turn? Oh. Wait, it's on. Now I'm confused. What do I... What? This just worked a second ago. Is it because he was dead? You have to move the heart. You can't move the heart because it's an entity. It's a tile entity. Right? Yeah, heart doesn't move. So there's no way. Interesting. That works, but once the creaking is out, then you can't break the heart by removing a log. I did not know that. All right. Interesting decision. Feels like a bug. Or a decision that they didn't want you to be able to automatically summon and kill Creaking with Redstone. Right? Maybe they didn't want you to be able to like spawn, kill, spawn, kill, spawn, kill. The heart will signal when the Creaking is dead. But we were trying to get the heart to go. We were trying to. Maybe I'm confused. I thought we were trying to kill the Creaking automatically. Anyways, it doesn't matter because all that's nonsense. Like, who's gonna make a slime farm out of spawning Creakings and better ways to do it? Yeah, it's a daylight detector with extra steps. Yeah, basically. It's because when you discover a heart, you don't just kill the Creaking just by uncovering. You need to break the heart itself. Right. But you rule, I get it. I know that's how they intended the gameplay, but they also added the gameplay where if a log is moved, it breaks the heart. But then they made a special case of that where it doesn't work if there's a Creaking associated to the heart. Which is weird, but anyway. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I do want to do, what do you call it? I want to AFK at that Warden farm again, which is boring and loud. So maybe I'll do that overnight, and then I gotta go to the Shulker farm too and get those going, and then yeah, we're gonna get restock some stuff. That was fun though. That was fun doing a little bit of science there. I was not expecting the Warden Creaking thing to actually be used, you know, to work, but it is gonna make me send it over to the devs to see if they agree that it's a bug, and we'll see, you know. Maybe if they go, yeah, we don't want that, and then yeah, they put in the invulnerability checks and Wardens just don't attack Creaking, right? Because I think we agree that if Wardens and Creaking could coexist in the same level, area, map, whatever you want, that would be pretty interesting. I think it'd be pretty interesting. Because you'd have like this double pressure, right? I've got to sneak because of the Warden, but I can't because the Creaking, and that would make a terrifying area. Yeah, terrifying. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Who we got? That's enough, Polka. I'm done with you, Polka. Let me see. Is Skiz still streaming, or is anyone else streaming? Skiz is still going. All right, let's raid Skiz. You guys are amazing. That was fun. Skizzle man. Doing Skizzle man things. And we added the fun lever here, right? Like I like this a lot. That's super cool. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for hanging out. And yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll actually get some recording done. The what do you call it, is almost done. Second puzzle of the Tango 2 is almost done, so I'm very excited. Okay, over here. Waiting for the thing to happen. Thanks, Evil. Thanks. And go. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you later. Bye.